Going into 2022, do you expect similar moves for U.S. and European markets, or are we going to see some divergence?
I would have expected or certainly hoped for Europe to outperform. I think that the truth is that European companies, on average, adjusted for the industries in which they're based, trade at anywhere from 20 to over 50% discount to their peers in North America. The wall of private equity money to be allocated to European companies as a percentage of publicly quoted companies' market caps is about 30% larger than it is in North America. Interest rates clearly are very accommodative in your part of the world. So in as a European investor in our part of the world. So certainly we have the ground set for outperformance in Europe. As you know, the one thing Europe does very well is disappoint compared with expectations, but it certainly is primed for outperformance, we believe, going forward.
And talk to me about gold and gold miners. I understand you got some pretty high conviction views there.
Highest conviction views of my career. So I'll say that. It is extraordinary to me that at a time when inflation is beginning to make itself felt, I was listening to lumber prices going up and steel prices going up, and just about every raw material price around the world is going up. And decades of factors that have led to a decline in prices and really deflation, globalization, increasing international trade, the labor dividend in China, et cetera, et cetera. These are decade-long influences that have led to deflation around the world. They're all unwinding at the same time. They happen at a time when we're facing supply constraints around the world in various key raw materials. And I think that gold, which has been really the harbinger of inflation, the fact that it's underperformed is perfectly explicable to us, and I'm happy to go over it. But what's really extraordinary is these gold miners, their valuations are at all-time lows. And in many cases, their actual share prices are at all-time lows. We're buying companies at 2 times earnings in the sector, assuming they sell their gold for $1,500 an ounce. As you know, the current market price is notably higher. So we're actually buying them for way less than 2 times earnings. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like this.